we'll start second experiment for class 11. The objective of the experiment is to measure the diameter of a given wire and thickness of a given sheet using a screw. Here we are using a different instrument to measure the diameter of the wire and the thickness of the screw, thickness of this given sheet with the help of screws. Earlier we had used vernier caliper for the measurement. This time we are using second instrument, that is called screw. Okay. What we have to do is, I am having a wire whose diameter is to be determined, and this is a paper sheet whose thickness is to be obtained from this screw gauge. So first, just have a look on this instrument. This is called screw gauge. We are having two scales in this screw gauge. The first scale is here. This is known as main scale. It is just the main scale. We are using the centimeter scale. The other scale is a circular scale which is moving on the main scale. Earlier in vernier caliper also we were having two scales. They were main scale and vernier scale. Here we are having this main scale and the circular scale which is moving on this main scale. So we have to obtain the reading of main scale as well as for the circular scale. First look at the board. In this experiment we require a screw gauge, a wire whose diameter is to be determined, and a paper sheet whose thickness we have to obtain. The theory we are having this formula. The formula is similar to the formula of vernier calipers. The total reading is equals to linear scale reading plus circular scale reading. This is a simple diagram of screw gauge. Here linear scale reading is denoted by capital N. Circular scale reading is equal to circular scale count, that is small n, multiplied by the least count of screw gauge. Earlier in vernier caliper also we have calculated the least count. The least count is the minimum observation that we can obtain from any instrument. Like in vernier caliper you are having the least count of 0.01 cm. Here the least count of screw gauge can be determined by this formula. Okay? Observation first is determination of least count of the screw gauge. Okay? One linear scale division is of 1 millimeter. If I rotate my circular scale 4 times, then the rotation of my circular scale or the screw is 4. In that 4 rotation, my screw will cover a distance of 4 millimeter. That I will show you on screw gauge also. So here we have to calculate pitch. We will start from the pitch. So pitch equals to distance covered by the screw divided by the number of rotations, which is 4 millimeter upon 4 and equals to 1 millimeter. So here the number of division on the circular scale of our screw gauge is 100. Okay. In vernier calipers, the division on vernier scale were 10. Here on circular scale of screw gauge we are having 100 divisions. Hence the least count of screw gauge is 1 millimeter, that is pitch, divided by the circular divisions, which is 100. So this is equals to 0.01 millimeter or 0.001 centimeter. This is the least count of our screw gauge. It will remain constant for every screw gauge. The least count is 0.001 centimeter. Now we will start with the experiment. First I am finding out the diameter of this wire. This is my screw gauge. First I have to open it like this. I have to rotate it from this end. I will hold the wire inside the screw gauge like this. This is how we have to hold our object. Just wait. Okay. Now we have to obtain two readings. One is circular scale reading, the other is main scale reading. Now look here on the scale. Here this one is the main scale in which 0 is visible. Whatever reading is visible on main scale is your main scale or linear scale reading. Here 0 is visible, so your main scale reading is 0 only. For obtaining the circular scale reading, we have to look at the reading of the circular scale which is most coinciding with our main scale. This is the axis of my main scale, and here is the circular scale which is having 100 divisions. Here 85 is the reading which is coinciding with the main scale. So my circular scale count will be 85. Okay, whatever reading is visible in linear scale is your linear scale reading. Here it is 0, and the reading of circular scale which is coinciding with your main scale is your circular scale reading. Here in this case it is 85. So look at the board again. I have mentioned the table for diameter. First column is serial number, second is linear scale reading which is denoted by capital N, circular scale reading denoted by small n, then circular scale reading multiplied by least count, and then total reading. In this total reading we have to add linear scale reading and this n into least count. So my first reading was 85 or 87, like main scale reading is 0. It is an example like if your circular scale reading is 90, you have to multiply it with least count. 90 into 0.01, it will give you 0.090. It becomes 0.090 and it is 0.087. Again for the second reading, again hold the wire. Press it tightly. Again you will observe that linear scale reading will remain the same. It is 0 only. Circular reading can change. If it becomes 87, again you have to multiply your circular scale reading with least count. And then the total reading is n multiplied by least count plus linear scale reading, which gives you 0.087. Then we have to obtain the mean of both the readings, which give you 0.0885. In the same way, we have to obtain the thickness for this paper sheet. Now I am holding this paper sheet in this screw gauge. We will hold it like this. Now look at the main scale here. After 0, 1 reading is visible. So here main scale reading will be considered as 1 because after 0, 1 line is visible, which is the reading 1 of main scale. So here the main scale reading is 1. Again for reading of the circular scale, you have to find the most coinciding reading of circular scale, which will coincide with the axis of your main scale. In this case, I am showing you like this. I am holding my paper sheet. My main scale reading is 1 because line 1 is visible after 0, and this reading which is coinciding with my main scale reading is 15. So here my main scale reading is 1 and my circular scale count is 15. Now look at the board again. In the same way, the table for the thickness, serial number, linear scale reading. Here I got my linear scale reading as 1, circular scale reading as 15. I have to multiply this with the least count of screw gauge, which is again 0.001 centimeter. It will give me a 0.015. Okay. In the same way, for again the second reading, I will hold my paper sheet. Main scale reading, you will observe that it will remain same. There will be a slight change in circular reading only. Again you have to multiply it with circular scale reading and least count. Then for obtaining total reading, add column number 2 and column number 3. So 1 plus 0.015, it will give you 0.015, and here it is 1.012. At last we have to obtain the mean of the readings. Okay. Then you have to write down the calculation of an experiment. We have calculated two things. Mean diameter of the wire is 0.0885 centimeter and mean thickness of paper sheet is 1.0135 centimeter. At last you have to write the result of your experiment. Again the same thing you have to repeat. Diameter is 0.0085 centimeter, mentioning here. It is 0.0885 centimeter and thickness of sheet is 1.0135 centimeter. This was your second experiment. You have to copy everything, whatever is written on the board in your practical notebook. You have to draw this diagram also. Okay, this is all you have to do. Any queries will be taken in class.